so hot in here. Why is it so hot? You feel me? Like it's steamy. Steamy in here. Steamy, steamy. Mic is at the right volume.
Tens is colorblind, but so much people think he's lying. So here's the moment that proves that he definitely is colorblind.
Whoa. She for real said no.
She just
That looks like a Reaver reskin. I actually like
okay,
that
that's
thing.
fine. I'll take that.
Is that red?
It's green, Ty.
Fuck.
No, I'll take that. Unfair anyway.
Tyson.
My fucking eyes are playing tricks on me.
I'll take half of
I'm
it.
colorblind as shit, bro.
He for real, though these collection is red.
I don't know, but it's pretty cool. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna buy it yet. What color is this, by the way, chat? I'm colorblind and I can't tell what this color is. Okay, that one's gold because I can read it.
Tens is colorblind, but so much people think he's lying. So here's the moment that proves that he definitely is colorblind.
Whoa. She for real said no.
She just
That looks like a Reaver reskin.
You can knife Sky's ult. I've never done this in game. Myth confirmed. When Yoru ults, he doesn't take fall damage.
Myth.
I've never even attempted this before. Myth confirmed. KO knife knocked Astra out of astral form. I kind of had a feeling about this one, but myth confirmed. KO Molly will break a Reyna flash. Myth confirmed. A Cypher trip can get a frag. Myth confirmed. KO knife cancels Arena's healing. I didn't know it actually stopped your heal. Myth confirmed again. Sky ult detects an ulted Yoru. I had zero clue about this one. Myth confirmed. Jet can...
I can put my whole hand inside my mouth.
Can you? Most people can. Holy sh**.
Not playing around. Whole thing. Whole thing. Inside my mouth.
Bro, not in a weird way. What the mouth do?
Did you believe this was my hand, right?
They both look f***ing real as shit.
You believed it, didn't you?
No, wait a minute. Close
Wait.
both of them.
Close both of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, closed.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, open. Like,
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
both your hand.
yeah, exactly.
I can also... Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe not. I can put my whole hand inside my mouth.
Hey Dad,
Hi son.
can you turn my
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. My water's over there. What you mean? This? Oh. This? Of course. I'm gonna watch this. Confident, charming, deadly. A professional swimmer turned Valorant legend. Chronicle put everything on the line to make his name in the scene. Go behind the scenes of Chronicle's incredible story, one that's only just getting started. Ooh.
I just want to win
This
more.
guy's a goat.
It's quite simple for me because I
He's a
have
G.
endless motivation to play.
Having a player that's able to kind of keep themselves accountable is like completely.
Hold on.
I just want to win more. It's quite simple for me because I have endless motivation to play.
Having a player that's able to kind of keep themselves accountable is like completely S tier for me as a coach.
He's able to get the job done when you need him to.
He's a competitor, he's an athlete, and he's a winner.
I had no idea he's a...
I'm Chronicle,
Who's this
playing
one?
for Fnatic. If you want to know my name, it's Timothy. Mostly I was playing FPS shooters. I was like looking for some matches in other games like CS or Rainbow Six even, like many esports titles, but I never dreamed about it. When Project A was announced, I really wanted to play this game because it's obviously reminding me of CS, but I don't really like CS. So when beta was
Fuck,
released,
this game used
I
to
played
look like shit.
16 hours in the first day. Like I was not even leaving my PC, so I was just playing and playing. And maybe that's why I really love Valorant. It's maybe the only game who still keeping me in interest. I can tell that for any other game, my maximum is maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and I will probably lose my interest in it.
I'd say Chronicle is one of those few players that feels like I would trust him to kind of look after my house whilst I was away, or like do some adult things or cook for me or something. Like he does feel like one of the more mature members of our team, and I think that's really important to have that balance.
Chronicle in person is pretty funny. Like he has an interesting personality. It's like we had players in the past that were funny, like Magnum, who's just very like constantly making jokes and always trying to make people laugh, whereas Chronicle sometimes like does it unintentionally, I would say.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The GOAT!
Comparing KDA maybe?
Ah, maybe.
Yeah.
You have 2 frags. I have so many more.
I am very bad at smokes. That's why I'm good. That's all.
What the hell is
Bro,
this?
what
I
a
don't know how
baddie when
to
he
use
was
that
younger.
button. What the heck? How?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't rock the long hair in the back. Bro needs a cut.
I was a professional swimmer for 10 years. And there was a decision between these two, like stay in sports, go to the university and start studying, or start to compete in Valorant. And I decided to quit, obviously. My family was negative about that because most of the time they were not really understanding what actually I'm doing. I'm just playing games and they thought that I will probably be homeless if I'll continue to do that. It was impossible to explain them until I just started to make money from it. Can we a little bit redo the previous question because about family? Yeah. I can say that my parents were looking on it negative, but my brother, my older brother, he was rooting for me. I'm really glad that I have such as this brother because I really love him. He helped me a lot to go through all the stuff in these years. He supported me when I decided to quit sports and go to the esports, and I really love him for it.
Chronicle playing behind the smoke, and there's the opening. As they come around the corner, they're not expecting him to still be aggressive. And he's gonna get all 5! An ace for Chronicle!
There was rumors about Gambit wanted to
mean,
enter the competitive scene.
I understand why
And
they're
thought
negative
that
about
it's
it.
a great chance for
Bro's
me
a
to try
really good swimmer.
how good I am. I can say that year was good for Gambit because we got some pretty good experience for us that helped us a lot in the future.
Yeah, I'd say
Bro
my
was just
first
gifted.
impressions of Chronicle, like last year, was trying to avoid his bomb site. There's a memory that I always remember of him. It was when we needed Gambit to win in order for us to qualify for champions. Viper on split defense, he was on A ramp, and then he just gets 3 kills.
Oh my god, no! Yeah, he's made a meal of it! It's all going to pieces! No way! Goal! Gambit are the Valorant Masters champions!
When you're winning a major, it's unbelievable feelings. You spend a lot of time, practice a lot to be the best, and you're proving that you're the best. So it's the best feeling you can get. I was playing on shitty gear. I had the mouse for €10, not even a mechanical keyboard, like I was just playing for fun and that's it. So Eng gifted me a Logitech G Pro Wireless. It was a good thing because he trusted in me. He gifted his own mouse to literally no one. He believed in me, and I'm really glad he did that to me. So I have a huge respect to him. That's it.
Chronicle is definitely an athlete in the way. Way that he thinks about things and his professionalism and the way that he's very, very meticulous. He is very sure of himself. Like he has that like level of confidence, that level of fuck you, I'm this good type of confidence. So he's very easy to work with, I would say. And it really comes across in like the way he practices, and you know, he's always on time, like never complains, always does what he's supposed to do, doesn't show a lot of traits that make my job difficult, which is nice. You can tell that he grew up in a traditional sports background for sure.
So I know that Chronicle as a player for quite a long time. The moment that Gambit hit the scene, we've been kind of practicing with them quite a lot. The interesting thing about Chronicle is that he's one of the few players that I've seen over the past few years actually develop from someone who was good into like a great player. Like, he's proven that he's a world-class player, and he can do that on many different roles.
Throughout our history, we've had good players, but we haven't had the best in their role. And I think that's the difference that Chronicle and Leo bring, is that they are probably one of the highest players in their specific roles. And I think that's the difference. Like, when you look at the FPX team and you look at Optic, and you look at those teams, you see those players, and it's kind of hard to find a weakness, like, in terms of their players. Like, obviously it's the IGLs you normally go for, but even then, like, the other players are all capable of really bringing the big guns. Whereas I felt like with us, we didn't have that kind of scare factor.
3 on each side, but the rifles are left for Fnatic, but that doesn't matter! Alva! Are you kidding me? Leo takes care of one, spread onto the second, it may be diffused halfway. Leo! Oh my god! Envy, come on, you've got to make this happen. Chronicle, he walks through! 3 back-to-back frags, and it might be 4 in a second. He's on the chopping block.
Then force them back at the flash from the breacher. Absolutely phenomenal. Easy setup for Leo.
Taking him down, a stray bullet. And now the bullets, well, they won't be stray. They're going to come right at him. These players already on the site. They're potentially diffusing. Oh, they're meant to.
Every team needs players who can pull out big rounds. And us acquiring Chronicle, who definitely can do that, is a big bonus plus from me.
When it comes to like deciding for sure to sign a player, especially when there's so many different complications. And this was the first time we've had something like this, right? Where you couldn't just like leave someone remote and just say, oh, you know, well, as long as they can get to the events, we'll be fine. For this, it was like, okay, can he get into the countries where these events are being held? Can he immigrate properly? Can he get into the country but also stay in the country? Like, there's so many different things we had to think about. Is the skill and personality difference big enough to offset the extra effort that you're gonna have to take to make it work in this particular situation? And we felt like Chronicle's peak, which was like best player in the world potential, was for sure enough for us to like take that risk.
I think it just goes to show his level of commitment, the way he's able to deal with all these in real life documents, travel to a different country, sort out visa, sort out, like, I don't even know what the documents are, but I know that I'd be asking my mum for help because I'd have no clue. But it seems like he's able to do it by himself, and that just kind of shows the type of player he is. Like, he's able to get the job done when you need him to.
Chronicle's made so many different sacrifices and so many different life changes in such a short period of time. He's a very resilient young man, like, you can definitely tell that. He's had to leave his family with, you know, no real sure certainty as to when he's gonna be able to go back there safely and see them again. Thinking about any of us doing that now at like 28, 30, 35 is like probably scary, but for him to do it at 20 is, I mean, it takes a strong person, it takes a very strong person, I think, to be able to commit to that mentally. But he's a competitor, he's an athlete, and he's a winner, and he wants to win world championships, and I think he knew that the best opportunity for him to do that would be with us.
I'm quite excited to work with Chronicle. Like, obviously, the only person in our team that's actually won a big Riot event, so good to have that experience on our team. I think initiative is the big word I would put. Like, many players don't have initiative to kind of fix issues or kind of problem solve. They're kind of waiting for other people to do those things. And that's something we're trying to kind of improve as a team, but I think Chronicle has initiative. So like, if he thinks something's wrong, he knows that he's like messing up a little bit or needs to improve on something, he's gonna either fix it himself or he's gonna come to me for help.
I just want to win more, that's it. It's quite simple for me because I have endless motivation to play and to practice. It feels for me that it's kind of stupid that I can just say to me, I just want to win tournaments and that's it. So let's go win tournaments and that's it. А также всем нашим русскоговорящим фанатам меня и команды Fnatic. Надеюсь, что в этом году мы вас не разочаруем, мы покажем все самое лучшее. И мы выиграем хотя бы один трофей. Ладно, шучу, выиграем все трофеи. Спасибо всем, кто за нас заболеет, и увидимся в скором времени.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that.
This question is for Boaster. Your team is known for a very fast combination of setups. Do you have a name for this certain setups?
Yeah, I mean, we have a, like, it depends on what the setup is. It could be as simple as Killjoy B, or it could be like Trap City. I can't say the next word, but like BITCH. Like we got that one because I like saying that word, like Trap City. like not like that, but yeah. We also have like random strat names: Crunchy Nut, John Cena, Showers something, but I can't say that one. I'd actually get cancelled. Yeah, so we got a lot.
Bro, this guy is leaking out stats.
Yeah.
Go out of room, bro. What do you need?
Yeah, that's my bad.
This one is also for Boaster. I believe that the support from the Japanese fan was tremendous. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, like because we already won one trophy. Oh, yo, there we go. I think it's like we won the lock-in event, and it was a very heavily favored like Brazilian fan base event, and there were like quite a few that still stayed that like really supported us, but it was really refreshing to see too. It was just kind of nice that the next time we won, I was like, I'm not finished yet. I want to win like a few more, and I want to win it with the crowd cheering like the whole room goes deaf. So it was like really cool to experience that.
Leo, you're one of the great user of initiators. what do you think is your strength when using this initiator?
Just I don't know, reading the game. I watch a lot, try to think a lot when I play, and just trying to improve all the time. Just getting better and better day by day, and then now I'm here.
First of all, congratulations on your victory. This question is for Coach Minnie. During the bind map, you used up all your timeouts, and the match point was also taken away. Well, and you couldn't even talk to your teammates. What was going through your mind back then?
So like I took a really early timeout because the way that we approach bind is specifically against the compositions we usually see, and they didn't have like a Viper, for instance, so we needed to think of ways to change it. Maybe it was a bit early, but I think that it was pretty good. And then after that, some players on the team wanted a timeout because they weren't feeling so good. So I took a timeout because if the boys aren't feeling good, then we might as well take a timeout. So that one wasn't really strategic. That was just so that the boys could just recover.
This one is for Dirk. The opposing team got the match point. How would you feel? What was your mind going through back then?
It felt like lock-in vibes at the final when, like, the last map we were just trying to kind of rush things. So, like, when we're about to win the game on the last map, we're like trying to rush things, and then when it got again like 11-10. In 12 rounds, we were just thinking like, hey, let's just calm down, hype each other up, praise everyone, and then it will just go smoothly. Like, and with Mini said, like, with both, we don't care about bind. We like, let's just have fun. Like, if something happens, we can fix it on next maps, but we just need to focus on like mentality.
This one is also for Boaster. I believe you're also a veteran of the team. For those who are trying to aim to become the pro players for Valorant, do you have any advice for them?
I'd say my biggest advice is to try and keep the team in a positive atmosphere if you can. I think that's the biggest winning factor from us. And I think once you start getting good players, if you can maintain egos and conflicts and stuff, and you're all on that same path together and you're all on the same boat, then I'd say that's the most important thing. And then just work hard, work your socks off. You know, you're not going to sleep. Well, you are going to actually, no, you should sleep, but and maybe do some exercise as well. But you are going to work hard. You're not going to have much spare time until after the events.
If you win the next champions, you will have 3 consecutive wins. Do you have any thoughts about that?
I think, yeah. I mean, I'm 18 years old and I want to take trophy like on my teenager's age, actually. I don't know. I mean, yeah, everyone is wanna win the event, actually.
18歳ですけど、まだ10代のうちにトロフィーをどんどん取っていきたいと思います。
This one goes to Minnie or anybody else. There's a big discussion going on right now with you guys winning lock-in and now Master Tokyo and a potential champions on the horizon. Have you given any thought to what you would call a sweep?
With a brush. I'm dying.
Are there any good examples?
Yeah, we're seeing Grand Slam, Trifecta, Triple Crown.
The Triforce would be good.
Triforce, okay.
I mean, it's not serious, but what precaution is Fnatic taking to ensure that this time the trophy doesn't break and goes on safely?
I was kind of happy when I heard the news. I was like, oh, I didn't play Jet, but then I was like, I kind of want to win the event by not playing Jet. And then when I heard like today or yesterday that most likely I will play Jet because of the vetoes, like they might pick us under Haven, I was like, unlucky. But then I heard the vetoes and I instantly told to like my teammates like, oh, I might actually do it.
Now Trimble and Rage in VLR can do a threat Derke, good with race.
You know, you guys have been together since the Summon FC days, and it's been a long journey to this point.
Could you be loved?